Hey, what's going on YouTube? BD Kane 721, Saul coming back with another video on my channel. Thanks for stopping by. For all you new subscribers out there, welcome, and of course, thank you for stopping by, checking out my video. I hope you enjoy it. I've got a few things today to go over. Might be a little bit longer of a video than I normally put out. And I am putting the video on my iPhone once again. I'm kind of going back and forth with my iPhone and this other Logitech video camera that I have here at the office. But I've realized and noticed that the video and the audio on that Logitech thing doesn't always sync up too well. So trying out the iPhone again. It's a little bit more tedious for me, but I'm still working the kinks out on some of these things. But first, real quick update on my magenta speckle set. I am at 5 cards left. I've got a couple, I think it's 2 or 3 cards coming in the mail here in the next week or so. But I'm down to 5. And the bad thing is I've hit that set collector's wall that maybe some of you out there have experienced. Basically, there are 3 cards in the last 5 that I can't find anywhere. I've been as many places as I know online to find them, either for purchase or for trade, and haven't been able to find any out there in the wild right now for those 3. There's 2 of them that are available, a little bit more expensive than I want to spend right now, but we'll probably end up pulling the trigger at some point on those 2. So, like I said, I've hit that wall. I don't know when I'll be able to finish this set. I'm hoping as it gets closer to the baseball season that people will start putting more cards up for sale, and I'll be able to pick them up then. So this will probably be the last update on the magenta speckle set until something changes and I bring some cards in. Next on the agenda for me today is I want to talk about a show that I'm going to go to on Friday. And I've mentioned this show many times on the channel before for one real specific reason. It's called the Long Beach Expo. And some of you out there may or may not know what the Long Beach Expo is. It's a show that's put on in the city of Long Beach here in Southern California every, 3 or 4 months. I think it's 3 times a year. And it's mostly known as a coin and currency show. So if you're a coin collector, currency collector, this is like the show on the West Coast to go to. And I don't know how it ranks nationally, but it's supposed to be like the biggest show on the West Coast or one of them. But it also has sports cards. And not only that, PSA always sets up a booth there, and you're able to bring your cards there for grading. And normally I do grading through, or I go through the process of grading my cards through JT and Mike O through their Facebook group. But every once in a while, when something like this happens, where it's the National and PSA is there, or the Long Beach Expo and PSA is there, I'd like to go to those shows and actually physically hand the cards to them. It just makes me feel a little bit more comfortable about doing it. And I believe it cuts a few days off of the process time. So I'm going to be submitting 5 cards, maybe 6. And I wanted to just show those cards off pre-submission, in a pre-submission form. First, 2015. This is a 2015 Prism, Panini Prism, black and white checker version of Mike Trout. These cards are numbered to 149. So I thought that would be a neat card to send in. There's usually a few reasons why I submit cards, and these first 3 cards fit the category of just PC cards that I'd like to get submitted that I think have a good chance of getting a 9 or a 10. This is 2013 Manny Machado, Bowman Chrome. I think this is the Draft and Prospects set, Blue Wave version. Now these cards are not numbered, unfortunately, but it's just a stellar version, I think, of this card for this year. And of course it has the rookie card logo on it, which is always a good thing. I really like the card. Obviously he's in his Orioles uniform, not in a Padres uniform, but that's okay. I collect all Machado now. And I think this really has a good chance at doing really well in grading. So looking forward to getting that back. This next card is also a PC card, but it has a story behind it, and I'm hoping maybe you guys can help me on this, if you know anything about it. I showed this card off maybe a year ago. I went to a show, came across a table where a guy was selling this card, and he was a good salesman. I have to give him that, because he convinced me to buy it. I didn't really know much about it at the time, and he told me the story that this is a VIP edition of the Panini National card in 2019. So it even says it down here, 2019 Panini, the National VIP, and it says VIP right there. He also told me that this is a special, more of a special card, because normally I think when you're a VIP pass holder, you get packages or gift packages or welcome packages that often include cards. This one was from what they called the Gold Party VIP package, and he went on to tell me and explain to me that there was only 10 copies of this made, this particular card. And of course, I didn't really believe him right away. I think he was really giving me a sales pitch, and I still don't know for sure whether he's correct in that. And I'm hoping maybe if somebody out there is watching this video might know the answer to this, whether or not there's really only 10 copies of this card. This is the red, white, and blue version of the card. They came in all different shapes and sizes, I guess. And when I went on the pop report for PSA, there was only a few of them graded, so maybe the evidence is starting to point to there's not that many of them out there. So picked it up for a decent price. I mean, I still paid, I think it was $40 for the card back when Tatis cards were hot. So hoping this will come back as a 9 minimum and maybe get some more answers on it. Another reason why I will submit a card to PSA for grading generally falls in the category of rarity, or maybe on the pop report it's not there, or it's very low pop report. And this is just one of those cards. This is a 2012 Topps Chrome Sepia of Tony Romo. I mean, who really cares about this card, right? There's really not much going on with this. Tony Romo was a good quarterback. He was not a championship quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, but maybe there's a lot of fans out there that followed his career and really collect his stuff. But when I went onto the pop report, I like to go through my collection, see what cards I have, and maybe see what the pop report is for each one of them. And this one has a 0 pop report. There's not a single card that's been graded. These cards are numbered out of 99. This is 92 of 99. So I thought I would get this graded just for that reason. And there's a couple Cowboy fans that I know here on YouTube that I think this will fit into their collection much better than mine. So this will end up being just a gift. I think it's got a shot at a 9. The surface and corners and edges are all great. The centering, you can kind of see, maybe you can see it on the camera or not, but it's just a tiny bit off top to bottom. So that might knock it down to a 9. So I'm going to give that a shot and use that as a potential gift or contest winnings or something. The fifth card, which I'm definitely going to submit, is a card out of my basketball collection, which I don't send too many of them. I do every once in a while. I'll send them in. But when it comes to Michael Jordan, you probably can't go wrong sending in any Michael Jordan cards. And that's one of these. This is one of the 1990s insert cards. 1996, I think. This is 1996, 97. Topps. It is out of their season's best subset, number 18, called Sticky Fingers. There's quite a few of these graded in their pop report. It's nothing unusual to send these cards in for grading, but I really like the condition of this card. And you really can't, like I said, you really can't go wrong with Michael Jordan cards to get graded if you have good copies of them. And that's what I'm going to do with this guy. So wish me luck on that one. That would be a nice one to get a 9. And finally, just one card that I'm still not 100% sure I'm going to submit, but I got this card recently, and it's a numbered out of 5 Eric Hosmer card out of 2021 Topps Chrome Platinum. It's the red and black mini diamond version. I Like I said, it's numbered out of 5. I'm not sure that that's coming up on the camera all that well, but I think I'm going to send it away just because it's numbered to 5. So the rarity issue comes into play here. And there is a Hosmer super collector out there that I want to get this to, and I thought that I would get it graded for him as long as he would still be interested in it after it gets graded. So I'm probably going to send that one in. Haven't quite decided on that yet. Okay, those are the cards I'm going to send away for grading. Obviously, all of them I'm hoping for a minimum of 9. Anything less than a 9, I'll be pretty disappointed, but you know, it is what it is. Now on to busting a retail box, something I don't normally do anymore on my channel because it's so hard to find stuff, plus everything's so dang expensive. But I was in Target the other day. They had some baseball in their aisle for sports cards, and they happened to have Allen and Ginter there, which is something I haven't opened yet this year, so or last year, I guess. This is 2022. I'm not a huge Allen and Ginter fan, but hey, you know, it gives me something to open and have some fun here on the channel. Maybe I'll find something that'll fit somebody's PC out there, and I'd be happy to send it off to them. Obviously hoping for something to send off to my PC, but we'll see. You get a decent amount of cards. You know, you get 48 cards in each one of these retail boxes, so I have to give them some credit for that. You don't normally see that many cards in a retail box, but you get, what is this here? 8 packs. So let's go ahead and start ripping into the packs. I don't really know if you're even looking for anything in particular. I guess you can get autographs and relics and things like that, but I know you get the mini cards. So here's Mike Piazza, Mewis, who's I think a female soccer player for the national team, Roberts, and What's Cooking, fresh ground black pepper, and you've got a Tsutsugu of Pittsburgh for the minis, and a Jack Flaherty. So again, this is one of those products that has a ton of things happening, and it's hard to really keep track of what's going on, but we will try. Aaron Judge, there's a nice one for the PC. I don't have that base card of Tatis, so very nice. And speaking of Hosmer, in his Padre uniform, probably last card you'll see him in a Padre uniform. Here's a pitch and a gem, Shohei Ohtani. That seems like an insert card. Roy Campanella mini, and Stott for the Philadelphia Phillies rookie card. Yastrzemski, Murphy, who is a comedian, Morgan Murphy. Hart, this is Jared Hart, musician. The Scandals, see, so these are things that some of these guys some of these people I don't even know. Bryce Harper, 2021 NL MVP, insert card, it's really cool. A rookie card of Lewis from Minnesota, Royce Lewis, with Allen and Ginter back. I think that's a different back for that rookie card. And then Welker rookie card. My email is blowing up. Okay, so we got a Rafi Devers. What's up, Red Sox fans? Mr. Fisher Bike. Vicar Jim S. It was a nice Rafi Devers card. Andre Dawson, the Hawk in his Expos uniform. Who's that? Tim McCarver? Tim McCarver for the Cardinals. Berger. Okay. And it looks to be a black border maybe of George Springer mini. And Ricky Henderson. Jordan Alvarez. Grushka, who is a musician, Ian Grushka. Okay. Jacob deGrom. World Series MVP, 1979, Willie Stargell. And there's Andre Dawson mini. And CJ Abrams rookie card. I know some of these are maybe short printed, high numbered cards too. I'll have to look it up and find out which ones are which. Alex Bregman. Oh, very cool. There's a J-Rod rookie card. It's a nice little addition to the rookie cards. There's a Pena rookie card. That's a nice one too. Famous Rivals jersey and everyone. So I guess everyone is against New Jersey, which is where I'm from, which is pretty funny. Inside the Park, Bryce Canyon National Park mini, and Hermain Marquez. Is it Hermain or German? I never quite know. Maybe Ken's Cardboard can tell me how to pronounce his name. Willie McCovey, Tom Glavine, DJ LeMahieu, pitching a gem, the big unit, Randy Johnson. There's a Robin Yount mini, and Pete Alonso. So nothing terribly exciting, guys. I didn't think there would be in this retail box. Just something fun to open. I haven't opened stuff in a while. Here's Buster Posey. Funny looking mugshot of him. Looks like he's a mugshot for going into prison or something. David Ortiz. Sal Bando. Yep, Sal Bando. Oops. And 1947 AL MVP and Triple Crown Ted Williams. Cool card. I know who that's going to. And Torkelson rookie card mini. Very nice with an Allen and Ginter back. And George Springer. So that's it, guys. Wasn't expecting too much, as I mentioned, but I will go through those cards and see if there's anything in there. High number, short prints, and maybe let you guys know. Have a great rest of your week. I will be back next week with a recap of the show on Friday, as well as an announcement for a small little event that I'm going to be hosting on the channel. Nothing really big. Don't get too excited. Just something I'm going to be doing for all you supporters out there of my channel, and I'm looking forward to it. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Subscribe, and I will talk to you guys really soon. See ya.